Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Let's get straight to the action. This is the 2017 Long Beach Open. It's split between Skylinks Golf Course, which is where this is right here, and El Dorado Park Golf Course. So first we're going to go to Boris Stanchev. Boris is a good friend of mine and a Be Better golfer. He also was the assistant at our first Be Better Golf School out in Indio. He was helping Tony, Jeff Flagg, and I out at the golf school and working with some of the students there. And really great guy, had a good amateur career, played at Loyola Marymount University here in Los Angeles, and now is working out in La Quinta area in the golf industry and is a pro golfer. So Boris, this is Friday, this day 2 of the Long Beach Open. And it's about 320 guys and only 60 make the cut. Boris shot 1 under 71 over at El Dorado, and this is at Skylinks. So he hit an iron right down the, there was I guess a fountain there, I was making it loud. He hit an iron right down the right hand side, perfect shot. So he's got this approach shot from about 130 yards, very smooth swing. He's watching it because he really likes it. Distance control was perfect, and he hit that inside 8 feet, maybe inside 7. There's Boris's playing competitors. Two, I didn't look their names up, but 2 older guys. You know, as far as professional golf wise, more mature players will say. That's a birdie for Boris. That moves him to 2 under par. So the cut line, because this has already happened, I'll let you guys know. We were thinking it was going to be 4 under, and we were thinking that 3 under had about only 25% chance of making the cut because they only take low 60 in ties of these 300 and some golfers that are out here competing. Bomb down this left-hand side of this par 5 here, and one of Boris's playing competitors here. Hit a good drive there. Thanks to David Rutowski, my trainer, who let me borrow his long lens here. So some of this stuff is kind of shaky because it was all handheld, but at least we get kind of a zoom. All right, so Boris has a lot in here. This is a long par 5, but he has still about, I think, about 250 or 245 in. Really like Boris's hat. Really respect the guys that are protecting their ears more and more. Alright, so he made a really nice freewheeling swing. It came up just right of the green and bounced and rolled further to the right. Now this shot that Boris has here, I was thinking, it's on a downslope, very tight grass here, very tight. This would be a nightmare for somebody who's a little yippy with the lob wedge. But he hit a great shot from there, and he's got so he had just made about an 8-footer for birdie on the last hole. This is Boris's now 11th hole of the day. Lipped it out, so that was really a close call for birdie there. So Boris remains 2 under for the tournament. Golden opportunity gone away there, and got to be feeling pretty disappointed. Boris was carrying his own bag in this tournament. I don't know. I think his friend was unavailable, who had caddied for him. Last year, Boris had shot really well. I think he was tied for 16th. He finished in the Long Beach Open. All right, so this is a par 4, 375. Boris is hitting less than driver here, and I was surprised because he hit this very solidly, and it went right down the middle. But I was surprised to see that he had laid well back because there's some fairway bunkers on the right-hand side here, but really didn't go as far as I thought it did. So I don't know if it was mishit or what. So there's the hole, and it didn't really see. But watch the left-hand side of the screen, left-hand side of your screen here. It hits on the other side of the hazard line, just about 2 feet, maybe a foot and a half from being fine and bumping up on the green, but instead it rejected, went backwards into the water. So Boris at 2 under now is in the water and very nearly makes that that par putt. So that's a bogey if he makes this tap in. And we're going to move over to El Dorado Park Golf Course. Meanwhile, Harold Kalubid, one of our good friends from the channel, is also battling to get to make the cut. I will let you know that Boris makes this putt. He's at 1 under at this point, and he finished the tournament at 1 under. And that did not make the cut. So let's fade over to El Dorado Park Golf Course. This is the same day. This is Harold Kalubid, who is 1 under for the tournament. Harold?
You know, I just wanted to come up here and just make sure I put up a decent number. I knew 4 under, 5 under should get me in for the weekend, so I knew I had some work to do. And you know, after the first couple of holes, I went missed a short one in the first hole, missed a short one on 10, 3-putted 12. You know, I was kind of shaky in the beginning, but you know, I just kind of had to tough it down and really bite my teeth. And I was like, you know what? I've been through even par through my first 9. You know, I figured if I put a couple birdies up there, should be pretty good.
Yeah, so we're picking up Harold on his back 9 of Friday's play here. If you want to see his front 9, click the live Long Beach Open 2017 video. Harold hit an awesome drive here with 3-wood, way down the middle, and then he hit his approach here just a little bit short on, now this is the first hole, to Harold's 10th hole of the day. That comes up just short, so he taps in for par and remains 1 under. So Harold at this point is thinking 4 or 5 under is going to be the cut line. But Harold's played this golf course a lot of times, and he has confidence on here, especially on the front. He really likes this front 9 better. So he hit it right down the center again, this time with driver. Well balanced wedge shot there to close. One of the guys in our group, Kevin Kim, actually holed out from a little shorter than where Harold was for eagle, from like, you know, 110 yards or something. It was pretty awesome. Harold for birdie. Doesn't make it, so it's getting late for Harold here because he's still 1 under par. He's thinking at this point get the 4 under minimum. And he only has 7 holes remaining. All right, here's Kevin Kim, who I was telling you about, this is coming just off of his hole-out eagle from 110 yards on the last hole. This is a par 3, 157. It's actually 163 or so. Kevin hit a solid shot. Watch for it. See if we can see it. It's up there about short left of the hole a little bit. Harold's, should do a what's in a bag with him. He's all Titleist stuff. So here is Harold's tee shot. Clean. Launched it way up in the air and is falling out of the sky. Short left. Not really a makeable birdie chance there, but a chance still. So let's go up to the green. So here's Harold from about 30 feet away. He just switched to this putter, and he's not in love with it. I don't know how long he's been using this. Gosh, that was close. The greens are in great shape for this tournament. Usually are in real good shape at this course, but really good shape for the tournament here. All right, so we'll follow Kevin on this hole. Kevin had hit a good approach, and this is for his birdie. A little short. All right, so Harold is still 1 under par. His front 9, he shot even after making 2 early bogeys. He made two birdies. So I'll let Harold set this next one up for you. This is a par 5, 4th hole out here.
So number 4, dogleg right. You know, I knew I wanted to cut the corner a little bit. I kind of overcut it.
Yeah, he did cut the corner, but it got through cleanly.
Ended up working out pretty good. Didn't hit a tree, so had an open shot. Had 206 to the hole. I hit just a full 5. I mean, I thought I was going to catch a flyer lie at first, but, you know, I thought I was going to jump, but just came out clean and worked out pretty good for me. To 10, 12 feet.
And then walk us through that putt that you had. So your one of your playing partners kind of had a similar line, and then
yeah, they had, you know, I was looking at that thing just outside left edge, and I knew that it was going to curl to the right, and you know, hit a pretty good putt, hit a bump. It just fortunately held the line and crept in on the right side, so it worked out okay.
Yeah, awesome eagle for Harold. Really cool to document that. Harold now is 3 under. He goes from 1 under to 3 under just like that. There's Dad, Mom. Really pumped up. Great family. So Harold hits a awesome drive on the next hole. Let's see if we can catch it bouncing. I say awesome even though it's in the rough because that angle is really good. And to that pin, that being in the rough a little bit like that is okay because you can kind of take some of the spin off of it. But maybe some of the grass got between the grooves in the face because Harold landed this about 2 steps long and it jumped out all the way near the back of the green. So context-wise, Harold is 3 under, and he's thinking 4 minimum to make the cut here at the Long Beach Open. And he's starting. Actually, Harold was lag putting kind of poorly in this tournament on his Thursday and the very, very early part of his Friday. But then he started lag putting pretty well for the rest of the tournaments. Still not. He told me after this round he's actually not 100% thrilled equipment wise, either with his putter or thinking about maybe switching. All right, so here is Harold on. This is the second most difficult hole on the front 9, the 6th hole. Really good, well-balanced swing here. So Harold hit it just past level with the 100-yard stake there to about 92 yards. So this is really kind of like a Hartwell opportunity here for us people in Long Beach that play the Hartwell short course all the time. Came up pretty well short. So the only thing really that was lacking in Harold's full swing game was his distance control was not really at the elite level he would like to have it at. He was missing short and long a little bit more than he'd be used to. All right, rolling the rock here. Worm cam. Came up really nicely, very close. Not in, but very close. And Harold will tap in for par to remain at 3 under with just 3 holes to play. So he knows he's thinking, I don't know what he was thinking as far as if he knows he needs at least 1 more birdie at this point, and maybe he's thinking 2 more. All right, so Harold hits a good drive. Probably good that he didn't hit absolutely all of it because he came up short of these bunkers right here. And bring out the telestrator finger here. That's water over on the right. And so where I'm pointing my finger to, that's really where I was thinking Harold would want to aim this shot. He's got 3-wood out. It's hard to tell unless you look way up in the trees, but there is quite a bit of wind in the face on this shot. So Harold hit really a conservative and smart shot, exactly where I had been pointing my finger. Sorry for the shakiness here. Harold's specialty is short game and pitching and chipping. He's been looking at some of our Be Better Golf short game scoring system stuff as well, and really likes it. So he is known for that and hits a really solid professional chip to here. Now this is for birdie, and just like that, over the course of the last few holes, he's gone from 1 under to now 4 under. That's 4 low there. So he's 4 under for the tournament there. Now this is the most difficult hole on the golf course. Dogleg left. Harold hits just a straight ball way down there. Really good shot. He's gotten a lot longer since he's first been on the channel. Now this is like 165 yards. Comes up just a little bit short here. You could see he was trying to hit kind of like a punchy fade. Now he's got a short game opportunity. It's a pretty straightforward chip, and that you almost made on The eighth hole out here.
8 was just a little curler to the right, and I knew that I had to go out there and put a good one in, and if anything, I could try to make it. It's one of my specialties doing that. So I just wanted to give myself a good chance, and kind of crept in on the right side, or just left myself out there on the right, and had a pretty easy putt.
So this is Harold to convert the up and down and stay 4 under. So this tournament cost $775 to get in. So making the cut is a very big deal. All right, so this is 200 yards, just like 206, par 3. Harold comes up short left in the bunker, so he went up and down on 7, up and down on 8, and now he'll need this up and down to make the cut. Beautiful, beautiful technique there. Rolling to very close to the hole. His family and some other supporters are right behind him. So this is for 4 under and to make the cut and play the weekend. Come on, Harold. Awesome roll. And I will let you guys know that the cut actually moved to 3 under. It was 4 under for a long time. Great job to Harold. Great job to Andre caddying for Harold. Thanks to Ed and Harold's family for letting me follow. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you guys are interested in the Be Better Golf scoring system that I was talking about and that Harold really likes and uses actually out on tour, it's something that he reviews. And I'm going to get him to testify to that on camera, but it is true. If you guys are interested in the Be Better Golf short game scoring system, it's at bebettergolf.net/scoring. The link for it's in the description below. It's really an amazing way to get a lot sharper on your short game, and it supports the channel so that we can do things like this. So, guys, I want you to click the subscribe button. Also, like I said, we did a live broadcast on the front 9 of Harold's tournament, and we're going to be doing a lot more live broadcasts here on Be Better Golf. But the only way to see when they're actually going on is to click subscribe and click the little bell that is lower right hand corner. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Later. Bye.